Life short, smoke a port on a port, in New York, calculating like a dork. Kill Bill, track suit, Supreme shorts. Life short.
What's up, Half Gang? YoungHalfington here, back with another video, and today I'm doing a highly requested X video. This video has been requested for over a year, and I'm doing it in FL Studio solely because I personally do not think it is possible to mix this song on Audacity based off of the plugins that they give you. Like, I've tried, and I just don't think it's possible, mainly because it relies so much on the chorus and also a flanger, and that's something that Audacity doesn't provide for you. And yeah, and also this song took a minute for me to figure out how to mix because it was just difficult for me to sing. Like, I got the effects down to a T in my opinion, but singing it was just so difficult because it's in the key of a flat minor. It was in B flat minor, and that's really difficult for me. That's really not a key that I'm used to singing in, and also the way that X sang it was really difficult. I shout out to him for being able to sing it in the tone and the pitch that he did and to stay on key, because I found that really difficult. So quick disclaimer, if my singing is bad, because you guys like to roast me on my singing, calling me Ice JJ Fish and shit on my How to Sound Like X videos. Disclaimer now, probably not going to be the best singing you heard, but just use the effects because these are the effects that go with this song. But anyways, let's go ahead and press play and see what the effects I came up with sound like. Okay, so that's basically what that sounds like, the effects. I think it's pretty close to the original, despite maybe my singing not being on point, but effect-wise, vocal effect-wise, I think it's pretty close. So let's go ahead and open up the mixer, and actually let me mute this instrumental first so we could hear what's going on, and I can mute all the effects here. So before I get into this, as I said, the fruity chorus and the flanges are going to be the key items to this kind of vocal tutorial for this song, because without it, it won't work. Like, you need to get these right, and these are the two that I spent the most time on trying to get sounding right because they are the most important. So we're gonna go ahead and turn on the autotune first and open this up. I have my tracking set to 100 so that it's very relaxed and not crazy. Of course, like I said, the key is in B flat minor, and I put in Formant on to make it sound more natural, and had my humanized to 29 to also do that. Now, I set that retweet speed to 20. X probably didn't use it. He probably used pitch correction, which would be more about that 40, high 30s range. But like I said, I have trouble staying on key in the flat minors, so I put it to about 20. And I found that at least there, it sounded a good amount of natural, not really robot, which is really nice, and what you want. So that's that. Let you know that you're my only one. I know you're feeling on. I'll fuck you till you come. Okay, so yeah, that sounds good. Not too robotic-y, but you could tell that's still there to keep me on key. Next, what we got here is the free parametric EQ. What X did, from what I listened to, was cut a shit ton of bass out of his vocals. So that's why I took this first knob right here, right-clicked it, went to type and did high pass, and then I decided that steep 6 was probably the best option there, and I dragged it to about the 149 hertz marks, and I did some frequency sweeps to cut out the bad frequencies, and I found that it was best around 382 hertz, 724 hertz, and 1657 hertz. And then I just raised the 6 knob and the 7 knobs to add some airflow and treble to it, but not too much, so it's not crazy. And you get this. Let you know that you're my only one. I know you're feeling on. I'll fuck you till you come. Okay, So yeah, as you could hear, a lot of the bass is taken out, which is what you want. And then we've got the Maximus here, and I basically use this as a de-esser. So once you load that in, you just go to presets and go up here to de-esser narrowband, and it'll get rid of like the hissing sounds basically to give it a cleaner sound. Okay, and then now we get into our compressor here. And I found that putting the type to soft worked best. He's kind of singing, so for any melodic and singing style vocals, I tend to put the ratio to 8:1 because I think that's what sounds best. Put that threshold to negative 28.4 decibels. And since I'm using a condensed mic, I'm putting the threshold that high. Made my vocal sound really, really quiet, so I added 13.3 decibels of gain to kind of make up so you could kind of hear it a little bit better so it's not too quiet. And then I lowered that attack to about 11.2, and then you get this.
To let you know that you're my only one. I know you're feeling on. I'll fuck you till you come.
Okay, sounds good. Then we're gonna add that sound goodizer here to excite the vocals, and I found that the A preset worked best around that quarter circle, a little more than a quarter circle, and it basically excites the vocals.
To let you know that you're my only one. I know you're feeling on. I'll fuck you till you come.
All right, and after that, the important parts here, the flanges. So I don't really know how to explain word for word what a flange or flanger does. If I were to give like a short summary based off of simple words, it kind of like gives it kind of a warping and wavy sound to it. And yeah, so these are the settings that I have. That's the thing, you kind of want it to sound wavy, especially for this song, or you're looking to do a song in this style. It's very warpy and wavy. So take a moment to pause the video and get these settings down for the flanges here, and then we'll press play to see what it sounds like. I have the sub bus also set to about a quarter circle because I found that like putting it more than that was a little bit too warpy, and you don't want it too much. You just want a tad to help out.
To let you know that you're my only one. I know you're feeling on. I'll fuck you till you come.
So if you listen to that closely in your headphones, you kind of notice that the words feel like they're kind of traveling from ear to ear, which is what you want. So once you're done with that, we're gonna have our chorus next. And what the chorus does, it basically kind of doubles up your vocals. And the preset that I used here was the 50 detune. And I'll let you hear what that sounds like.
To let you know that you're my only one. I know you're feeling on. I'll fuck you till you come.
All right, so as you can hear, the vocals kind of sounded doubled, which is what you want. And I put that about halfway up there. And last but not least, we're going to add the reverb so that the vocals aren't dry. And I put that preset to cathedral to make it kind of really, really ambient. And I had it almost all the way up. So that's pretty much it. So this is the final product.
To let you know that you're my only one. I know you're feeling on. I'll fuck you till you come.
All right, and yeah, that's pretty much the effects that I came up with for I Don't Want to Do This Anymore by X. So I'm going to go ahead and unmute this instrumental so we can listen to it with it one more time. So let's go. And yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. Took me a long time. I've been at my computer for hours trying to figure this out, but I think it's pretty close to what he did. There's probably some minor differences, but I'm pretty happy with that result, despite me not being able to sing as well as X. But I think it's a pretty good representation vocal effect wise. But yeah, if you enjoyed it or it helped you out, make sure to go leave a like rating. If it didn't, go ahead and leave a dislike. I take all criticism. It just helps me improve in my work and my craft to make better videos for you guys. So I love to hear what you guys have to say, and go ahead and leave comments if you want as well. And also, before I go, Make sure to also subscribe with notifications on so you know whenever I'm uploading content to this channel. And follow me on my social medias, Instagram, Snapchat, and Twitter. They're all at YoungHalfington. But anyways, that's going to be it for today's videos, guys. It's been your boy YoungHalfington. I'll see you guys in the next upload. Peace out.